Well, for instance, there are some lawyers who still have dignity. But I may not want to say much, but I will just say it. Apart from Jasmine, every other person, except the first son. And after saying this, if anybody dares come out to challenge whatever I'm saying now, then I will spill it with evidence. Apart from the first son who came back from South Africa, none of them in that family has Ibu's interest. I'm telling you this. Number one, I'll go back to Jasmine. I have restrictions to the things I want to say, but I will say a little so that you guys can get it. Number one, 6 cars was sold. Ibu's 6 cars was sold.
6 cars were
that
sold.
It was used to pay school fees.
Who sold the cars?
Val, the first one, told me that the police asked the wife yesterday. She said she sold Ibu's 6 cars to pay their children's school fees. That is what Val told me. 2, I'm not going to mention names, but if they mistakenly push me, I will bring evidence. A lawyer called the first son and held him on the neck and said, "My guy, you just came back. You need money to set up yourself. Work with your stepmother and your brother. You people should come out, you share the money, even if it's 20 million, you take your that you cut as a share, you take and start up your business, start up your life." I say, if anybody challenge me on this, I will bring evidence.
So that means the mother too,
and I said
that means the wife too, according to your story, that means the wife too has her eyes on the money, on Ibu's money.
That is what I meant to understand from what Val told me. And that's like I said, it is only the son that came back from South Africa, his first son, that cares so much about his father. I will say it anywhere, anytime, and I have proof to that effect. When I came out before, I said everybody is playing politics, and I want them not
I remember you saying that our first time we had an interview, that everybody is playing politics. I did not understand
this. Yes, sir. There is another. Please, you people should not make me say much. But at this point, from what I've said so far, like I said, the police is still doing their investigation. They are doing very well so far. In fact, I thank Alabo Police Station, the team handling this case. I thank them so much. The AIG is somebody that I don't know the man, but seeing that man, the AIG is a very principled man. I want to plead with Nigerians that so far, none of them have rights to touch their accounts anymore. 4 persons have been placed to monitor it. Before any money goes out, the 4 persons must be aware that there's going to be transparency going forward. Ibu's health is still very, very, very critical. As I speak, I saw some persons saying they should stop donating money. I beg you guys, if you love Ibu, let us help the man. He needs that account is safe now. Trust me on that. They can't move 1 naira from that account. If you still want to send money to that account, send it. Like they said, they embezzled money. After police investigation, you guys know me. I will not hide anything. I will come out here and spill it the way it is. Whatever, if there's any money, if they found out there's any money that was removed, police, I trust a lot more police people, that's CID people, they will get the money back. But please, I don't want to say much for now. Let's leave it at that.
Let me ask you a question. By your own estimate, how much money do you think came in so far?
That is fees. What I can tell you that what is left in that account, what has been paid, at least my own estimates, So far, the hospital has taken close to 40 million.
The hospital has taken close to 40 million?
Yes. That we prove from the receipt from the hospital. And I can also say there are still some monies left in the account right now. But for some reasons, I don't want to mention figures.
Okay.
Which I will when they are done with the investigation. There's a lot to let the world know. I took permission so I can, update us on this.
Okay. Now,
what
my
is going on?
Sister Doris, what was Jasmine's offense that she's still locked up in police? Is it fair to that young girl?
At the freeze. That is freeze. As it is now, that is freeze.
Waiting happen.
For Igbo, they say, Miri Jurawa won. That is freeze. This one, heavy past me. Hey. Let us leave it. Let the police finish their investigation. But what I want you to know is that for whatever reason Jasmine is being arrested, it's not illegal.
Okay, but tell us, what is the reason?
Like I said, she was accused of moving money from the account.
How much money?
She was accused, though, like I said.
Okay.
She was accused, but at the freeze. I think from what they are looking at, it looks like the money they are accusing now of, but not even police is still investigating.
Okay.
But it looks like maybe about approximately, this thing that is freeze because of Ibu's health.
But tell us how much.
Ibu still needs money to fly abroad.
Yes, but how much is missing? How much are they accusing her of stealing?
It's not as if she did it directly.
Okay.
But, child, that is freeze. Child. This thing is, they are saying, they said, it looks like, I'm not too sure, police is still investigating, but it looks like up to 55 million, but they are not sure yet.
55 million?
But they are not sure yet because it
I
might.
don't think know. Jasmine can do that now. 55 million naira.
It's not sure yet.
Jasmine, please, we need to hear your side of this story. We need to hear your side of the story, Jasmine. 55
No,
million.
he's not here now. He's in police custody. Police is still investigating the matter. So far, I will not lie to the public. One thing the public must know is that I will not lie. And nobody should come and tell me to hide anything because Doris can never hide any criminality. See, don't tell me to ever hide anything because the way it is now, let me tell you people something. I am the chairman, Actors Guild of Nigeria. I'm one of the chairmen, Actors Guild of Nigeria. Ibu is our own. I am here to defend our own. I will not allow the family politics to allow this man to buy. It's not possible. Because what my eyes saw, what my ears have heard. If anybody come and call my name or mention my name or insult me, just like the Iwais younger brother sent me voice that he's going to come to my house and break my head. Because I said the wife is not my friend. But I didn't lie about it. She's not my friend. So nobody should even just come and, if any of them come and insult me, I have proof of, I will spill.
I'm going to call Valentine.
Story does not cover evil. This money does not belong to the family. This money is meant for Ibu's medical bill. Let us leave this sentiment aside.
Hey.
A lot is happening. People don't know. They will say the wife, the daughter. Forget that wife and daughter. This money is the public fund.
Let me see if I can call
And nobody should
Valentine.
ask me, why am I involving myself in the family matter? I am involved. Ibu, I'm responsible for Ibu. I am one of the chairmen, Actors Guild of Nigeria. I'm saying it on a live video. If you doubt me, ask my president. The guild will not allow Ibu or the family saga to allow that man to die in that hospital. We will not allow it.
Ha! So you said something at the beginning of this. You said your lawyers were embarrassed. What really happened?
Lawyer went to defend clients.
Who was your
Because
client,
client did not tell
Jasmine?
us true. I don't know, but whatever it is, the police will find out. That will be, like I said before, I will still come out to give you guys the exact thing. I know the police, they are being not biased. Police is straightforward. They are not biased in any way. I can tell you that categorically. The AIG at Lagbo is a very straightforward man. The team handling this case, they are very straightforward, especially SP, I've forgotten his name. Give me that thing that is beside me. Let me remember his name. The man is good, or let me not call his name here. The man is straightforward and transparent. So nobody should say there is anybody is biased here. And if anybody say, why are you in the family matter? So I should not be there. So that they will do family planning. One person will not, all of them are planning to share the money and start business. Money that the world contributed. And leave that man in the hospital. Anybody that will tell me it's not my business will have me to contend with. I want to beg Nigerians, please. That man still needs money. That account now is safe. You can put money there. I want to assure you that none of them will take or have access to that account to take money without 4 persons being aware what the money is going to be used for. Please, I don't want to mention anybody's name here, but I want you to know that the money is still safe. Let's even save our Ibu first before, because whatever that is happening in that family is criminal. Trust me on that. It's criminal. I will not support evil. I will not hide evil. Don't tell me to hide evil. I will not. I have a lot to say, but I'm restricted to so many things. The one I've even said so far is enough. Anybody that came for me, or any one of them that will come out and say Doris is lying, I will shame you in public. Because I have proof.
Mama, this is scary.
I've said my own. And if you love Ibu, please, I want to beg our president, everybody, President Tinubu, I beg, sir, please help Mr. Ibu. If you lose that man, we have lost him. I want us to fly that man out of the country. I beg you guys, if you still have the account, send money there. Please. I beg you guys, the money that he has will not be enough. A lot has gone under the waters. I beg. President Tinubu, I'm calling on you. Anybody you know, tag him, any rich man, I heard that P-Square people, family, that is root boy or something, they were involved in it, but when they start seeing the family politics, they review their hand. I want to beg them, please, let's not leave this man to buy in the hands of greedy people, in the hands of greedy and selfish people. Let's come out and help this man. If you have anything to put in the account, contribute. If you have means of flying him out of the country, fly him. Federal government, I'm calling on you now. If there's any other thing you can do for us in this country, let us save Mr. Ibu. He is not okay. And this thing that they're saying that the money is up to 300 million, I doubt. It's not up to that. It's not up to that. From my findings, it's not up to 300 million. He still needs help. Trust me on this one. My heart is bleeding. I cried as I was coming back yesterday. I was crying. I was crying, and I said, I said to myself, is it a crime to bring people who are not even blood related to you closer to you? Because it hurts when you trust somebody and the person stabs you at the back. Please, I won't say further until the police finish their investigation. Jasmine will have a lot to answer me. Jasmine will have a lot to answer me, because you cannot disgrace me like this. Jasmine, you cannot disgrace me like this. Jasmine, you cannot disgrace me. After I came out to stand by you, to fight for you, you came and disgraced me and push it. It's not possible. I am so bitter. I'm so angry. Jasmine, you have a lot to answer me. I will help out. I won't say I will not help out. I will help out if there is, after the investigation, and I will try and assist you. But you see, telling me to cover evil. Anybody that tells me to cover evil is my enemy. If evil were to be your father, would you people do that to him? No remorse, no empathy from any one of them. No empathy for that man. Please, I want to beg you people. My friend, very dark man, I know that I used to abuse you, but I saw you tell your followers not to contribute money. No verse. I have very bad mouth, so when I have people, no verse. See, I beg in the name of God. I'm not asking you to come inside this thing, but still beg your followers. That the priest has been letting his platform on this matter, and I appreciate him so much. Because let me tell you something. It's not when, like, people, wherever Ibu is now, God knows the people that care for him are outsiders. You see those family members, forget every one of them. Except the first son. That's the one that has been crying. That one has been, in fact, the boy did not sleep. He called me up until 2 a.m. yesterday. The boy was shocked. You were shocked. So I beg my friend, every other person that has helped, my friend
How
going
do you
to
sell
DK.
somebody 6 cars and use them to pay school fees? So when you are finished selling these 6 cars, how will the children continue going to school? Can they move those children to cheaper schools?
The police asked the wife, according to Val yesterday, she said she sold the cars, 6 cars.
To pay school fees?
Yes.
How much is the school fees? Are there no cheaper schools?
My brother asked me.
Please, I want, before I make up my mind on this case, because I'm getting very angry right now. I hate being taken for a fool. If there's anything I don't like, it's being taken for a fool. Call me a fool to my face. Don't take me for a fool. I want to hear from the wife, Mrs. Ibu, wherever you are, contact me. I want you to come to my live and explain what's going on. And same thing with Jasmine, because my platform is very balanced. Valentine, I want to hear from you. Jasmine, I want to hear from you. Mrs. Ibu, I want to hear from you. Within 2 weeks, if none of you come forward, I will make up my mind on this case and I will say whatever I feel about it.
It's unfair to that man.
How can we all be rallying, creating awareness for this man, and then people are just embezzling and sharing the money?
I've challenged them. I said it should come out. And if any of them say I'm lying, I will spill more. If any of them deny me and I'm lying, I have evidence.
No.
Mrs. Ibu should come out and tell the world what I'm saying. If I'm lying or I'm saying the truth.
Mrs. Ibu, what happened with the 6 cars? We want to know. Come and tell.
I thought my name spilled, John. Let police they are still investigating the case. I just wanted to update you guys that Mr. Ibu still needs help. The main focus should be Mr. Ibu.
People are going to be afraid to donate. And rightfully so.
They don't care.
You cannot hear that, according to one source, Jasmine took 55 million. According to one source, Mrs. Ibu is selling this. According to one source, lawyer said they should divide the money. And who will go and put money? I'm sorry, but at this stage, we need clearance. If you are the family of Mr. Ibu, you really love him, come and explain what's been going on with the money.
They
This
don't
cannot
love
continue.
him unless you want people to die. I'm telling you this thing now.
Unless you want him to
Let
buy,
us
maybe
leave
just
this
keep him
family.
as spy. If you truly love him, this is no longer in the hand of the public. Come and be accountable to those who gave you funds.
Ha. They should come and clear it.
We need
If
clarity.
I am lying, sue me, oh. I'm not lying, oh, and I'm not ready to lie. I had to drive to the station because I was specially invited. Ordinarily, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there. I was specially invited, and I came there and I saw, and this is what I'm seeing. It's too heavy for me to be alone. This man will buy if we don't do anything.
You see, poverty and poverty
Except people don't love
mentality.
people.
We're complaining about this with Mohbad. Poverty and poverty mentality. Picking pie. Papa, they talk about property. This one don't even dey worse. Ibu never buy the hospital that they share property.
Are you kidding me? They are beginning to ask for property papers. Now, I don't want to spill, oh. I don't want to talk, oh. You don't let me. I say, come and tell the world the truth yourselves. I will spill, oh.
No. Nigerians deserve better. Ibu deserves better. I've never been this angry. I hate being taken for a ride.
Nobody went. Something was.
Three people I need to see on this platform before I make up my mind: Mrs. Ibu, Jasmine, and Valentine. I want to hear your side of the story, or else we will decide.
No,
and when we decide, the public
son.
has decided.
And the younger son. No, younger son is the main person. No.
What's happening with the younger son? What's the
Biggie? You need to hear from the Biggie. Is the actor, the main actor.
Waiting Biggie do again.
Now him be. I know they talk further. That the freeze. Let the police finish. Biggie is the main actor. No, just go there. So it's not only these 4 people that will come and on this your life. Biggie, that one called Biggie, is the main actor. Nobody should come and tell me to hide evil. Nobody should come and tell me to hide evil. I will not hide evil. I will not hide it. Nobody should come and tell me that kind of thing. This thing you want to buy evil. Don't tell me to cover anything. Cover what? Cover what? Do you know how much Nigeria contributed? People are playing politics with this man's life. This one will go and do video where he's feeding him to buy sympathy. This one will go and do video this one to go and buy sympathy. What the Kai? Well, anyway, they made it clear to them. Maybe they did not understand it all this while. They felt it was the family money, that is their money, they have the right to do it as they want. But it was made clear to them that that money is a public fund, and the public have the right to get update on what is happening. So they made it clear to them that this is not a family matter. So in case of them saying that it's a family matter, no, the public donated funds to save this man's life.
Thank you very much, Jasmine.
Please let me not talk much. Because if I stay here, the more I stay, the more
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you so much. I'm going to open the phone lines. Let's see more people come in. I've never been this upset before over matter we no concern me. No be my family matter. But this matter they pain. This matter they pain. For those of you who have been supporting, thank you so much. Buy direct from USA.com. For anything you need from the USA, watches, accessories, clothes, shoes, socks, cars, car parts, go to this website, buydirectfromusa.com. Go check them out, especially those of you that can't afford to travel because of the high ticket prices. Patronize buydirectfromusa.com. Check out the website right now. I want to ask a few people to join us live and let us see exactly what is going on. If you have any questions for Doris, please do send a request. I'm going to be reading messages from YouTube that have super chats or super stickers or super likes.
Hi,
And
Dr.
if you want
Freeze.
to ask any question on Facebook, send with 1,000 stars. I'll read your message. Hello, my sister. How are you doing? Go
Hi,
ahead with
I
your
am all
question.
right. So, quickly, I'm just going to be neutral about this because I feel the woman that Mrs. Igbo, she's been on she was interviewed I think last year with Gist Lover, and concerning the cars, she explained Jasmine took Mr. Igbo away for about 2 or 3 years. The cars were bad. Then she wasn't able to. She explained she wasn't able to look after the children. The children they sent the children out of school for that 2 years. So she had to pay for the 3 kids. She had to pay their school fees for 2 sessions. She explained that the cars were bad. So that being said,
So how
and
do
then
you sell six
I
cars
think
to pay
it was
to
flooded
resell
as
for two
well. The
sessions?
house was flooded, and then from what she said the house was flooded, and she had to pay for she had to fix the house as well because Mr. Ibu wasn't attending to them at all for that 2 years or 3 years. I'm not sure from what she said then. So
Let me
that's
ask you
just
a
my
question.
own.
Did she not
And
have a
then
job?
looking at this,
Hold
the
on, hold on.
intruder.
This your defense, Seth. They no vex, my sister. I love you very much. Make you no be like
Yeah.
say they fight you. The defense now, it is smell. She no get work.
Hold on, let me even answer. She wasn't working. Let me answer.
Why was she not working?
She said Ibu didn't allow her to work. That's what she said. And then
okay, let me answer you.
Okay.
Okay, let me answer from what you said. I invited these people to my house. Regarding the house you said that was flooded, I invited them to my house. She said that the house is flooded. This was, if I'm not mistaken, last week or last 2 weeks. You said 2-3 years ago, right? I mean,
yeah, that's what she said.
But I'm telling you about last 2 weeks. I invited them to my house to make peace so that this thing will not come out publicly, so that people can still be donating and help people. And this woman said that she wanted a house, okay, 2 to 3, I think 3 to 4 bedroom flat. Sorry, is it flat or bungalow? I mean, I thought it was for rent. So I said, oh, okay, they should encourage them to rent the house. It was the first son that told me that the house she was demanding for was not for rent, that it was for buy. That they should buy her a house.
But madam, sorry, excuse me, please.
So,
no,
hold
that's
on.
one
Your
point.
defense
That's one
now,
point.
darling, hold on. Your
Okay.
defense now is that she sold 6 cars to pay 2 times school fees. These are cars of like S6, Range Rover EC. They are very expensive cars. She sold it to pay school fees for 2 terms and rebuilt the house. So, for instance, if she rebuilt the house, why is the house still the problem? Now, I'm not true here.
You have brain.
I don't
God bless
support any one of them. But I'm neutral.
Hold on, please. There's been a standard for that woman. It's not even about the woman now. She has legal rights over Mr. Ibu's property.
Forget legal rights.
Now,
Forget standard.
the
My
issue
sister,
now,
listen
yeah,
to
I
me.
understand.
Hold
So,
on,
that
hold
is
on,
free.
hold on,
She
hold on.
mismanaged it.
Hold
Fine.
on.
But
You
okay.
cannot say, listen, you cannot maintain a standard that is not consistent. If Mr. Ibu is earning 1 million naira a month, the court can say, Mr. Ibu, give your wife 600,000, 300,000, 200,000. But Mr. Ibu that does not have any money, you cannot sell what he has to maintain a lifestyle, because when you finish selling those things, how do you continue maintaining the lifestyle?
Yeah,
Only 2 times you sold 6 cars.
Yeah.
Wait now, only 2 times you sold 6 cars. In secondary school alone, there are 16, 18 terms. So inside 18, you have paid for 2. How do you pay for the remaining 16?
Yeah, that's true. But she said Mr. Ibu didn't allow her to work. But my own issue now is that Jasmine, she only used the family. She used them.
Madam, you cannot be if not that I came out here now or if not that I'm a bit disappointed with Jasmine, I will still, if not now that I've had what I have, I will still, maybe probably me and you will argue here, because you know why? Jasmine came into that family. Let me tell you, people are seeing it. I'm not a sentimental person. Prior, before Jasmine came into that family, Ibu was begging more for money. Ibu will call people, he will call Jasmine. I saw the receipt, I saw when to send as small as 5,000 naira. None of these people helped him. That girl was sending money. The girl came down, she was with him. Ibu's brand has already been, like, it's been going about. The girl came back to revive his brand, okay? That man is still alive. I don't know, like, if not for what I heard now, I would not, but I don't want to in fact, call that girl anything you want to call her, I don't care at this point. But I will still tell you that she did more for Ibu than you guys think.
As far as I'm concerned, Jasmine did more for Ibu than his wife did. That's why I'm so disappointed in this thing that I'm hearing about Jasmine. Because
yes,
if you leave only me, I would stay behind. But I just want honesty. I want there to be transparency, and I want
transparency. That's all.
And so if Jasmine was planning to take any money, I'm disappointed in her. But I have seen what Jasmine did to Ibu's brand. Let me tell you something.
That's me.
When I come online and I say buy my stars, buy my stars. If you are watching on TikTok, buy my stars. Listen, as you are buying the stars on Facebook, Facebook is collecting 60%. So I am the one marketing. Hey, you can see me now on TikTok. Pop my money gun. Follow my #1 gifter. We are both. TikTok is even the worst. They take, I think, 70%. We take 30%. Creators take 30%. So those of you saying that Jasmine use Mr. Ibu's brand to grow, as you are buying my stars, TikTok is also profiting much more than me. So you cannot say that Jasmine did not help Mr. Ibu. She was the one that brought the guy, made sure that in our work, the only bad publicity is no publicity. Doris, bear my witness. The only bad publicity.
Why am I here now? Sorry, but you don't understand. If you don't have publicity, nobody knows you again. It's the truth. It's the truth. Understand?
As a doctor, you don't need publicity. As a lawyer, you don't need publicity. As a carpenter, you don't. But acting in our industry, all you need to do is go away for 1 month. They will forget you. 1 month is all you need.
Yeah, true.
So Mr. Ibu is sick. This girl is the one bringing him on TikTok. The wife says she wants to handle the TikTok account. What does the wife know that they do on TikTok? All these my many accounts. I have 1 million on 1.2 million on WhatsApp channel. 140,000 on YouTube. 900,000 on Facebook. Another 900,000 on Instagram. About 100,000 again on TikTok. If I carry all this and I give it to somebody that does not know what to do with it, 1 naira they not go see inside. So we've got to be careful when we are. Yes, Jasmine might have done something bad. I want to hear from her and I want to hear from me. But don't tell me that you sold 6 cars to maintain a house.
That's ridiculous.
She will have to come and explain that.
And people need to start understanding this thing. Look, hold on.
I'm only reacting to the news we saw online.
If I had financial troubles, first 2 things I would do. My children, I will move them to cheaper schools that I can afford. It has happened to me before. I moved my children to cheaper schools because I cannot keep them at home. So if you sell 6 cars to pay 2 terms school fees, according to the story, that's why I say I need to hear from Mrs. Ibu. I've not heard her own side of the story. That to me makes no sense because there are 16 terms only in secondary school. Forget university, forget primary school. Only secondary school 18 terms, and you sold 6 cars to pay for 2. How will you pay for the remaining 16?
6 of them. That's unfair.
It makes no
That's
sense
unfair.
to me. It makes no sense to me.
That man does not have one single car now.
Yes, the whole family. Let me tell you something. At this point, when
The way
something
she
wants spoil,
estimated it,
everybody go they try grab waiting there in front of them, make it no be like saying that them lose.
Exactly, they are
So
grabbing.
I don't want us to blame anybody right now until we hear. The only time me I will begin to blame everybody is within this next 2 weeks. I no hear from Jasmine, I no hear from the one where you say na Biggie, I no hear from Valentine, and I no hear from the wife. Then we will make up our minds.
Yeah.
Valentine is one person that, in fact, as I'm talking to you, I'm talking he's in the hospital. He's one that has been crying since yesterday. The boy loves his father. I can feel the passion. I was there yesterday.
That is free.
He was crying.
Please, I would, if we don't want to be partial here, I would really appreciate if the wife can come up, because she has.
I have said it. My platform is open for 4. Listen, these are the people I'm looking for: Mrs. Ibu, Jasmine, Biggie, Valentine. Whoever does not come has decided by themselves not to come. My platform is open. Let Mrs. Ibu contact me. Want to hear this story? People are upset. People are unhappy. And if Jasmine, if truly they say you took 55 million, Jasmine, you are my friend, but I'm disappointed in you if that's the truth. I pray
I did not
that
say
is not
she
the
took.
truth.
I said they are still suspecting.
Jasmine, I pray to God
Allegedly.
that suspicion is not true.
Unless they are still suspecting that is what lost in their account. But they are still investigating. They've not confirmed yet.
All right, we have Chris Bassi here. Chris Bassi is a Nollywood producer. Chris Bassi, over to you.
The thing is, person never die. This trouble they go on like this.
Never buy. Please.
Sorry, sir. Somebody never work out these issues. They go on like this. I don't know. There is too many dramas. I was in the hospital. I know what I saw. I know what I saw before they cut that leg. I know what I see. But my suspicions grew when, I don't want to go into details, but let me just say it. I was in the hospital. Let me say it now. Fine. See, but that the phrase I said something. I said, sometimes we might emotionally want to do something from our own hearts for purpose of gain. Because in life, you no go do something where you know, say, at the end, some people no go do something where they know at the end of this thing, they no go get anything from that thing. Let's be honest. We don't want to hear truth. If you help somebody, at the end, you know, say, this thing no go generate anything from me. Some people give up easily. But when you know, say, you go generate from that thing, you will continue.
Of course, yeah.
Nobody want to invest for something where they no go see profits.
Give me this chair.
So what the thing there is, as my father's son, either my stepmother or stepsister or adopted sister or outsider, why would somebody control me on how to spend my father's money?
Exactly. That's what I just said.
Why would somebody control me how to spend my father's money? Even if I never see that kind of money for my life before. Doris,
Yes,
I believe you are close to Jasmine. You know the reason why they changed.
No, let me correct that notion. I don't know Jasmine from anywhere. Hold on.
Okay.
I came out to defend Mrs. Ibu. I was in the house with Angela Okori. When we saw somebody was saying that Jasmine is fighting Mrs. Ibu, I came out, I said, for what? Why would they fight her? Angela, I don't even have her number. Angela called her. I said, what's going on? She told me that Jasmine is married to her stepson. I said, for what? I said, give me Jasmine's number. I still have it. She sent it to me. I called Jasmine. I said, my name is Dr. Doris Ogala. Jasmine said, I don't want to talk to you. I went on my page. I called her out. I said, Jasmine, you have bought market. From today, me and you put what you want. Jasmine looked for my number, the number I called her with the next day and called me and said, Mama, please, let me come and explain what happened. It happened that she lives near my estate. Then she came to my house. That was the first time I've ever seen that girl in my life. Do you understand now?
I'm listening.
Yes, and when she came to my house, Angela said, before we can have any meeting with anybody, that Mrs. Ibu has to be there. We had to call Mrs. Ibu. She said she was at the hospital, but that she's coming. She eventually came to the house. I personally listened to every one of them. And when I told Jasmine, it will be very bad that you guys start fighting about this thing when this man is lying critically ill in the hospital. If you guys will discourage people from contributing, whatever be the case, this man said that you guys are not being transparent. Show her how you guys are disbursing the funds if you feel she cannot manage it. Please, she's the mother of the house. Make sure you carry her along. Whatever money you want to spend, let her know. And please, if she's saying that her house is leaking, you guys get a house for her. That is what she's asking for. Before, Val told me that she wanted them to buy her a house. I'm like, whoa. Do you understand? So I said, no, that money is for Ibu's treatment. But at the end of the day, they all settled. I told Jasmine, go and kneel down and hug your mother. Since you called Ibu daddy, she is your mother. Jasmine was reluctant. I said, for me to tell you to go and hug her, you did not respect me. Don't you ever talk to me again. She stood up. I went to hug Mrs. Ibu. Mrs. Ibu said, oh, they are forcing you to come and hug me. The drama played out, and all of them hugged. And we were settled, and they agreed to settle. They left my house. I came on live under the freeze and spoke. I did not even speak half of what happened.
Sorry, madam. Can I say something, please?
Hold on, madam. Let me just finish so I don't forget. I did not finish. All I said was that she is not my friend. And truthfully, she's not my friend. When I knew her in Umuahia, where I saw Stella Maris the first time, was when they were doing modeling. She was dating one boy called Jones or Bongos that used to cut hair. Sorry, I'm going to be plain. No, at this point, I'm angry. You don't know what they have. The brother told me. What now happened? I saw that was 2007. She came for modeling in Empire Hotel. She was the model then. They asked her, what are the 3 resources in Nigeria? She said, Fanta, Coke, and Mirinda.
It is
that was how
Who said that? Who said that? Come again.
That was how I noticed that.
The funds.
Excuse me, madam. Let me finish my story.
Hold on. Let us say this again.
Not a stranger.
Madam, hold on. Let me finish my story. That was how I know. I don't know Stella from anywhere. That modeling happened at Empire Hotel, Umuahia. They asked her, what are the 3 mineral resources in Nigeria? She said, Fanta, Coke, and Mirinda. That was how everybody knew who Stella Maris was. This was 2007, if I'm not mistaken. And that was how the boyfriend that time left her. She was never my friend in Umuahia.
So because of Fanta, Coke, and Mirinda, the boyfriend left her.
Me and this woman have never, I don't know how many years later.
So because
we have never come in.
That incident was 2006.
Hey.
Thank you. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you. You even know what I'm talking about, my brother. So we have never been friends. So I did not lie under this freeze that she was never my friend. Now, because I said that the next morning I can play the voice note for you, the brother said he will come to my house and break my head. That why did I say that the sister is not my friend? That I will never have children in my life. That he will come and break and kill me in my house. I have the police have the voice note. He insulted the hell out of my life the next day for trying to do good. Please. So Jasmine, I don't know. Stella, I don't know.
If you are watching on TikTok, double click the screen, pop my money gun, follow my #1 gifter. TikTok people, follow my #1
so,
gifter.
brother, I've answered your question, right?
Yeah.
This matter is strong.
So my whole point is, on whatever level or whatever case, Mrs. Ibu, though she mismanaged the funds, but she has right over Mr. Ibu's whatever.
But this fund is not Mr. Ibu's fund. This is public fund.
Hold on. We're talking about the cars. I'm not concerned about this money now. I'm talking about the cars now. That is why the police took Jasmine instead of Mrs. Ibu. Because they're not even related. She doesn't have any right over his properties. She doesn't.
The police took Jasmine because there was alleged fund.
Hold on. The police took Jasmine. Why did they take the son?
For fraud. Both the son they are suspected because the son is the one that handles the account where the monies are being transferred. And Jasmine is believed to be with the son. I don't know. Yeah. So no police they are investigating. They have to pack everybody. So when they got there, they released VAR upon the investigation.
So if Mr. Val wasn't allowing the wife to work, if he wouldn't allow his wife to work, and if he would not leave money in the house. I went with Jasmine for 14 months or 18 months from what the wife said. So if the wife sells even the house and the cars, because he's got children, she can sell it. Because I'm a woman as well. If you don't want to be responsible, then whatever you have.
But let me come in there. Do you think a woman will sell 1, 2, 3, 4 cars without the man approving one of those deals?
That's what I said. From the interview she granted, she said Mr. Ibu was aware and the cars were bad. That's what she said.
The cars were bad. You now sold 6. Leave it. It doesn't make any sense.
Daddy freeze. 2 sessions. One session has 3 terms. She mentioned then that one child was 700,000.
Why will you keep your child in 700,000 naira school when you are not working?
Who put them there? Was it not Mr. Ibu?
Then you remove them and put them in cheaper schools.
Oh no.
Daddy freeze. Let me say something. Pick point from what I'm about to say. Daddy freeze. No member of your family when you are alive will want to sell your property and they know you are a brand. Daddy freeze. They will try and reach out to you.
Okay, let me ask both of you a question. Hold on. I'm not talking about the car. I don't know when that car happened. I'm talking about the one I witnessed. Is it right? Because Val, the first son, told me. Is it right for Mrs. Ibu's lawyer? Don't tell me that I'm lying because I
know that one. Let me say what you're about to say.
Hold on, let me finish now. You can't say it because I was there. Hold on, I'm the one that they told. It's my talk. Val told me that the lawyer said, my guy, you don't come back from abroad. You need money to start your life. At least even if it's 20 million you get, make you work with your stepmother. Make una share this money. Make una leave Jasmine there, made in jail. As of yesterday, they were trying to release only Biggie and leave Jasmine there. Until I came out and I spilled this whole truth. And we found out that a lot of things, they have 80 printed evidence that also involved the second source. So they couldn't have. Police refused to be compromised. Police refused. And said this matter is a criminal matter. It must be investigated. That's why I commend the Alabo police station. So what do you guys have to say about that particular statement of let them share the money and when the man is still in the hospital?
No, that's not right. That's not right.
And the wife was mentioned in that too. If you are watching on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, super likes. If you're watching on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, and super likes.
And can they please stop them from making videos of the man in that vulnerable state? They should stop them from making videos.
You have to stop since you are the one taking care of him there. He was more vulnerable in the previous hospital. But this one, the security is tight here.
They should take the phones from them. It's not nice.
Security is tight in this one here.
So my brother, answer that. You can't answer it now. You see it? Because you know why? You cannot answer it. You are a man. Just tell me what you have to say in this one. I'm telling you, I'm calling names that Val told me.
Yeah, I know that incident. Even the first one where lawyer come, they ask, they want to settle matter, lawyer say, how much did the account? What you concern lawyer for? How much did the account where they want to settle matter?
My brother, so you see what I'm saying? It is not about these people, it's about people now. People should help and help people. Without people, we don't know these people. This means nothing to us. It's people that we know.
That's the baseline, yeah.
Please, let that man not by.
So have they released them now?
They release criminal matter like that. I said my lawyer run out of shame. 2 lawyers have run out of shame. They say release what? You know the hell that they talk? Shame.
There must have been evidence.
80 printed.
There must have been evidence. No two ways about it. There must have been evidence.
So what are we saying? The police, I've never seen police work like as, but I've never seen Nigerian police there work so straightforward like if they did in this matter.
Can I ask a question? Who is that person? Do you know the reason why they switched the account from Zenith to Access, right?
I don't know. My brother. Oh, the account is from Zenith to Access now. I do not know.
It was formerly Zenith when it started. But somebody was taking money from that Zenith. They switched to Access.
My brother, you see what I'm saying? You see now you're hiding your own. You want me to spill my own. So you have no, I don't want to spill.
But that on that aspect, I think.
So when they informed in this case, I know what I'm saying.
That Zenith issue was because I think the ATM card was not found.
Who took the ATM?
Based on report, Ogala give somebody the ATM. You don't remember who he give or whatever. I don't know.
My brother, if I begin, I say I have a lot.
They might have to review him for dementia as well, Mr. Ibu.
Sorry?
I said they might have to review Mr. Ibu for dementia.
Yeah, he remembers people. But
he remembers, but you have to be with him for like 5 minutes before you remember.
Yeah, that's why they can manipulate him like that. That's why they were able to manipulate him.
You have to remember him for like 5 minutes. It's just like when I saw him.
Everybody in that place is a manipulator. I'm not
when he first saw me, it was like, Alpha your election. I said, which election I can take?
Bless him.
So then at the point, so.
I'm saying it's not a matter of discussion now. This is an emergency situation. I want to beg our president, I love President Tinubu. I love you, sir. In fact, I was one person that that's your dance, Tinubu dance. I used to dance like go and see my page, sir. You will see I dance. Please, if you want anybody that called this part and sent to President Tinubu, I'm appealing to you, sir. You know Mr. Ibu. He made you laugh. You love him. You are a very jolly good fellow, sir. Sir, please, I beg you in the name of God. If there's anything you can do for Nigerians, sir, please. I'm putting my hand where you used to dance, sir. Please, I beg you, help this man. Come inside this matter. Fly this man out of the country, please, sir. I beg you in the name of God. Let's save him. I don't think he will get the treatment he deserves here in Nigeria. I beg you, everybody, everywhere in Nigeria, senators, House of Assembly, everybody, senators, I'm calling everybody, all the rich men in this world, please, let's help Mr. Ibu. Let's not leave him in the hands of his family. Let's help him now. Please, I beg everybody.
Mr. Ibu are brand, though. President of other countries within West Africa, they call him.
I tell you, our brothers will intervene in this thing. Please, everyone that has like go handle, tag him. I beg you.
Cameroon president, they call him. I deal with her, they see him, they interpret. People, the top people, they call him.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. People should tag our president. I love Tinubu. I'm number one fan of Tinubu. President Tinubu, are you going to see my page? When you won, I was dancing like this. Sir, please, I beg you, help Mr. Ibu. My hand like this. That's why every time I dance it's like this. Tag his song. Let them help Mr. Ibu. If not, he will fight. Please, anybody that I've offended, if you hate Doris, just don't hate Mr. Ibu. Hate me, but help Mr. Ibu, I beg you. Please, let's not leave this man in the hands of his family, saying the wife is important, legally married my foot. This man go buy. I beg.
My sister, any report on that person where can go down matter for Abuja?
Okay, you're well informed more than me. You're well informed more than me. I hear saying a person carry and come out for us go Abuja.
Oh no, the person where can go that house man where do that thing.
Where do that? You know what I talk. You know now. So why you call they ask me?
Who is the person? I want to know.
We don't even know the person. Now, obviously, the person will carry and go that show.
They say they cut name. Please, so let them to go and help this man. I beg. Oh.
They turned off phone. They don't feel reach him again.
For you?
The person don't off phone. They don't feel reach him again.
They should give me the name of the person. Let me report to the because this is not a joke.
But you know when this thing started, you know, it might look somehow when they say Ingo Abuja, this one happened. So I think that part, you know, was concealed. You understand?
But you know a lot. You're not talking. You're just throwing one point.
But you look at the talk.
You know more than me.
Probably conceal that part. Now me go cut off.
You know you're well informed more than me. This is not about the family anymore.
It was when I came to Nigeria. When did I enter? When I came to Nigeria, October. Now when I get this information, though I knew before then, but you know, one-on-one conversation you make you understand. So see what thing that happen here.
My brother. Who is the person?
Okay, now let me say this thing. Mr. Abu wife, the family, everybody are like my friend. Besides Jasmine, I only came to know her this year through Mr. Abu. Now I'll blame the wife openly on this. When your husband is sick, maybe that's why she know they pick my call again. When your husband is sick, they tell you your husband is Abuja, he is sick. Why are you requesting for flight ticket money to go and see him?
Ask me. Ask me. And
why were you requesting for flight ticket money to go and see your husband when they say they critical condition? So if no flight ticket, you know they go.
And that's the woman you want. Please. This matter get us a B.
They also allege that when you reach the hospital, the person where they allege to say the person where you ask now for ATM. In fact, I don't go hide them. Now my colleague Benedict Johnson tell me, and they call him. Benedict say when this woman arrived at Abuja, say he was there. That the person she asked was people's ATM. If you know Benedict Johnson, tag him here. Let him come and deny it. It's what he told me. Tag Benedict Johnson here. Let him come and tell me. If he did not tell me that the first thing the woman asked for was people's ATM. When she eventually came to Abuja, when he was on a hospital bed.
I think because it's a polygamous family, so everybody, all of them, they are trying to guide their back. It's not nice. They need to think about the man first.
If somebody saying so, you are not going to talk again. I will not talk again. Shebi, you're saying so. You see when you people are telling you put the truth, you don't want to listen. That there is a problem. This man people need to save this man. I'm being honest about this thing. There's a problem. It's not about being wife or daughter here.
So when I heard that one, I was very disappointed. Madam, your husband sick. Go meet him. The matter they get was he say you know get flight ticket. So that part I was disappointed in that part anyway.
You should see it. I'm just still pleading. If you say, my boss, if you have any other thing, please help me and tell the world. Because this will help people so that they will understand that this life is in danger. His life is in danger. It's not about sentiment here now. Or me, I'm a factual person. Forget the sentiment attached to it. Let's save Mr. Ibu first.
No.
Please, if you have any other thing that you need to tell the world, tell us. Even who carry and go to Abuja, make we go for. I went to police yesterday. I will personally go and find the person.
Jasmine should know better because now she go pick him. So obviously she met the person now. Because now she tell the person say they get shoots they want to for Lagos. Now everything make them release them to Jasmine when can call Lagos. So she should have an idea. Am I wrong? Maybe I had to take her and come up Abuja with that.
Yeah.
If not, it's Abuja now. And maybe the matter would have gotten more worse. So she had to now, sneak him out of Abuja saying they get shoot for Lagos also. That was how she took the man to Lagos. Which is, well, it was good because then in Abuja I was doing more of traditional treatment or whatever, I don't know.
I will not lie.
I've cried and I've cried. Anybody who can help fly Igbo out of this country, President Tinubu, I am calling you, and I'm still calling you, sir. I'm calling you, sir. Ned Nwoko. Where are all these big men in Nigeria? I'm calling you.
That you know, say that man don't do it, you know. He don't try.
I don't
I don't know. As I just came into, I don't know.
Last time, he don't try, you. You know, they get where person go try. The shame no go green go call him say.
And they call you Nana, many no try. Don't try. And the man make he die. I beg anybody will go help now. Rich one man will come for presidency. What is it? Now you see this? I'm doing like Mr. President Tinubu, Uncle Tinubu. Sir, I always talk like him. I don't forget myself.
See, the truth of the whole thing is make everybody.
This other one. Without be supported.
Make the wife and children make them come in one table.
I beg of God, leave this thing. I mean, know what I see.
They push people out.
Leave the family out of it. Nobody should give anybody money except inside that account. Or you sponsor the trip out of the country. That account is being monitored. In fact, they cannot touch that account. They must call Doris on the phone. I go ask what thing I want carry the money do. Una go tell me before I go agree because I'm not a signatory to the account, but I must be aware. So the account is safe now. Or somebody should just fly Ibu out of the country. Let's save his life first.
But the plan to fly him is underway now.
Who's on that? Who's doing it?
You ask me.
Who they doing?
Who they do? Chris Bassi, tell us.
That the freeze I told you last time now, not be was it Peter or Paul?
Okay. Pepper Room wants to join us. The lady on the bottom, Mimi Sola, please, can you come out of the live so I can bring Pepper Room?
Okay.
Please, thank you so much.
All right.
I don't know.
Thank you so much.
This is not funny again. No.
Pepper
It's not
Room.
funny anymore.
I want to bring you here. Pepper Room. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Follow my #1 gifter on TikTok. Follow my #1 gifter on TikTok.
Somebody said, I am Jasmine X. Bring me up.
Who is the person?
Please, can you send that message again?
Send that message again. Jasmine X.
Yeah.
What is he coming to say?
I don't know.
Jasmine's X. If truly you are Jasmine's X and you have something to say, please come live.
While we're waiting for him, I'm still appealing for everybody. Let's help out. This man needs our help. His health is really critical right now. I'm telling you, you know what it means to cut off somebody's leg? Somebody who had 2 legs, all of a sudden you don't have 2 legs anymore. The psychological effect alone can buy the man. Please, let's help him. Please.
I'm telling you.
If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Click on today's video, bottom left-hand corner, you see how to buy my stars. Oh yeah, you're enjoying the live. Support the channel so we can continue giving you good content. Where is the guy that said he dated...
Benedict Johnson is online now.
That's him.
Please bring Benedict. He's the one that told me.
He just said that, hi, Daddy Freeze.
Okay,
Bring
Benedict.
He's the one that told me what happened in the hospital.
Benedict Johnson. All right. So I've sent him a request.
I've seen it.
Benedict, how are you doing? Benedict, how are you doing? Benedict, we've accepted your request to. All right,
This
Benedict,
man,
go
long
ahead.
time. How far?
How are you?
It don't reach 50 years old.
But it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Doris Ogala. Ben, you know, say me, I know they get some kind secrets when it comes to criminality. What is it? I called you here. You were the one that told me that when Mrs. Ibu arrived at Abuja, that the first thing she asked for was Mr. Ibu's ATM card. Hello? Hold on, I'm trying to fix up my headphones. Who is telling me to keep quiet? I will keep quiet or you will not hear anything again.
No.
But I just want to solicit for Mr. Ibu, that's all.
We are getting to
I should not say it. Okay, I will not say. But I'm just saying. They asked me a question. I said, my friend Benny told me, just to concur what my brother here said, that Mrs. Ibu said requested for money for flights. And I said, yes, I'm aware. And even when he got to Abuja, that the first thing she did was play ATM. Have I done bad? Ben, is it not what you told me that will happen in the hospital too?
Yeah, I think someone sent me this link and told me what was going on here, and my name was mentioned. Actually, I'm in the gym right now doing some gym. Then I started to come on.
Okay.
I can't see that the freeze anymore.
And the freeze is here.
I'm right here. Just continue saying what you're saying. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Okay, all right. Anyway, the thing there is this. The reason why I came on here is because Ibu's life is involved. Otherwise, normally I don't like meddling into families' affairs. But I had to come on here because Ibu is my colleague. And at this point in time, we all have to say what we know about him to save his life. In Abuja, Ibu fell ill in Abuja in the hospital where Ned Woko kept him for some months. Okay? Now, the hospital discharged Ibu. I have to be frank here. I have to be open about the whole situation. The hospital discharged Ibu with a result, a very bad one. They said that we should take Ibu home, that Ibu would not last up to 6 months, that we should go and prepare Ibu. I felt bad. And then I said to my colleagues that we went there together, Emma Labista was there. Then there was another man who was leading our group then. His name is Ahmed Bala. He was also there. Then my sister, my younger sister, was in a hospital for kidney transplant in Abuja, Zenith Medical Center. So I told them, I said, okay, since they said Ibu has kidney failure and all that, or multiple organ failure, let us go to that hospital, Zenith Medical Center, to have a second opinion about his health. That was how we took Ibu to Zenith Medical Center. I personally drove Ibu with my car, and we got to that hospital. I made deposit for them to start treatment from my pockets. Okay? Then the hospital, the chief medical director in that hospital said to me, Ben, if what is written on this file is actually what is wrong with Ibu, that Ibu would have been dead on arrival. So they will have to run a test all over again to find out the situation, which they did. After running that whole test, they said to me that yes, there are some truth in what the hospital said, but not as bad as they made it look. But they are going to revive Ibu's kidney and treat his heart and all that before discharging him. And they commenced treatment. When they commenced treatment, after treating Ibu, Ibu came back to life. Ibu's health became okay before they discharged Ibu. But one thing happened. Ibu said to me when we took him to hospital, because I told Ibu, I said, now that you're going to the hospital, we need somebody that can be taking care of you in the hospital. Ibu said, please don't call my wife. Are you listening to me? I will say to the wife's front, if she comes, that's what Ibu said. Don't call my wife. I said, why? Are you listening to me?
Yes, we're listening.
That was what Ibu said. And I have witnesses of people that were there when he said so. So at the end of the day, this girl, Jasmine, came. I don't know her from anywhere. She came. Even when she came, I was angry because she made a video about Ibu. Then in the hospital, we never wanted anybody to start making videos. So I was mad with her. I said, who is this girl now? Why are you making video of Ibu and all that? You know, at the end of the day, Ibu now told me that this is his adopted daughter and all that. That was how she came about taking care of Ibu. But I discovered that Ibu was more comfortable with the girl. And when the wife came, you understand? Jasmine told me that Ibu's wife has already taken Ibu's ATM. I said, well, that's his wife. Do you understand me? And then when they finished at that hospital, he was discharged. Ibu was discharged from the hospital and sent back to Lagos with instructions. They wrote down a lot of things that Ibu needs to avoid. Things that Ibu must not eat, which they told the wife and they also told Jasmine. But trust me, those things they said Ibu should not eat was what Ibu started eating. The whole
What were the things that he was told not to eat? What
Ibu
were the things that he was told not to
in one
eat?
particular occasion, Ibu was eating everything that they told him not to eat. I said, Ibu, why are you eating all these things? These are the things they asked you not to eat.
Sorry, what was he told not to eat? Things like what?
They asked him to avoid like meat, like, you know, those carbohydrates and so many other things they asked him to avoid. Then they wrote it down, they brought that the list, they gave to the wife. The foods that Ibu must not eat and the foods that Ibu will eat. Ibu's situation is as a result of negligence. They neglected the health of this man by giving him the things that he was meant not to eat. So I think at this point, every member of his family should be blamed. All of them. All of them should be blamed. They all contributed to what this man is in right now. And to say the fact that Ibu is in the hospital and the family is fighting in the police station over money, they are going to police station to lock Ibu's children up because of money. What money are we talking about here? What kind of money is bigger than Ibu's life? I am so disappointed at Ibu's wife, Jasmine. All of them should get out of there. That's my take. Why should they be fighting us because of money and then Ibu is left at the hospital to die? A man is not dead yet. You are fighting for his property. You are fighting for his money. You are selling his cars. You are selling his everything about him. And the man is still alive. Even the children, they all should get out of that place. All of them. It shows that people don't even have any loved one around him. Honestly speaking. I'm sorry I'm getting this upset, but Ibu doesn't have any loved one around him. Including the wife. She doesn't love the man. If she loves her husband, she will not be fighting over money instead of her husband's health. You cannot be going to the police station when your husband is in the hospital. What is money? We're talking about saving a legend's life. honestly, this is. I'm sorry if I'm so angry, but then, Ibu is a legend.
That you can't
This
say
shouldn't be
that.
happening. This shouldn't be happening to Ibu. The family shouldn't be in police station fighting over money. Fighting over money. Money, what is money? How much are we even talking about?
Hey. As a shame they catch me.
Poverty is a problem.
Bros, you know what, Odo?
See as you just calm your anger now. You small laugh.
See me for gym.
You know what, Odo? I remember NCAC.
Yeah, you know those days of trekking up and down, going for business. It's not at all. It's not.
Some people gave up along the way. They say that who gets strength, now in the fight.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for clarity, Mr. Ben. Thank you so much, Doris. Thank you so much, Doris, and every single person who has been watching. Thank you all so much. Somebody said you are the person you marry.
What? I didn't hear.
You are the person you marry. If you marry wrong, your career will fall to the ground. If you marry right, your career will resurrect. Obviously, Mr. Ibu is not surrounded by love. He's surrounded by, forgive me, what it looks like. All sorts of vultures.
Should I use the word surrounded by people with sentiment?
It is so sad. I wanted to bring, Chris, can you leave so I can bring Pepper Room? I want to hear what Pepper Room has to say, and then we end there. Please, don't be angry.
Okay, all right, that is, I have to leave you guys now.
Oh, okay, Benedict, thank you. So, Chris, wait then, if Benedict is good.
Okay, all right.
Thank you so much,
Benedict. I have to go back to my exercise.
Go back.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very, very important. Pepper Room, where are you? I need us to hear from Pepper Room. Pepper Room, where are you? Pepper Room, I need you here. Where are you?
Surrounded by greedy people. The person that wrote greedy people is the right word for it. Greedy people, but I know what I saw. Greedy people.
Pepper Room, I've sent you an invitation.
But this second song looks very calm now.
My brother, just wait, let the police finish. I will say it categorically the way it happened.
The second song looks calm.
I hear it's not by how they look, but how they act. All right. So we have.
Hello, Daddy Freeze.
Hi, Pepper Room. Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Doris.
Hi, Pepper Room.
What is she face?
Hi. Daddy Freeze, this is all so sad. And just listening to Mr. Ben, I think he gave a lot of us clarity, because I was wondering, what happened after the hospital the first time he was admitted. And I will say that, he was right. The people around him, they definitely didn't have his best interest at heart. I think that all the other things that were happening, right? Because the way Mr. Ben explained, the hospital gave him a list of things he shouldn't eat, what he shouldn't do. So all those TikToks that he was doing when he came out of the hospital, going here, going there, all that affected him, because at that point he should have been resting and recovering, right, from his health. Now, regarding the wife, right? And this is an unfortunate thing, right? But it's just the truth. When we have a situation like this, when the household is not at peace, and there is like internal war going on between the family, And someone like Jasmine, who, is very close to Mr. IBU, and a lot of rumors were surrounding that, right? I can understand, right, that his wife clearly has a lot of resentment on her husband based on that behavior. That's why you see a case where they are telling him, your husband is in the hospital. You are come and meet your husband. She's dragging her feet. She's doing this. It's resentment. It's resentment that, oh, this Jasmine that you are saying that, loves you more than me. Oh yeah, let her take care of you now. That's sad, but that's just the reality. It's the reality. So I think that definitely contributed to the resentment that his wife has against him. Regarding Jasmine and the alleged 55 million, I feel like, we're talking about the 6 cars. We need to talk about the money as well.
For now, can we just leave the money because it's not certain yet? Like I said, why I'm not talking much about the money because it's not certain yet. The police said for now they are still investigating. I just give the defense asked me what they are suspecting so far. They are still suspecting. So until there's clarity on that, I personally will come out and tell it the way it is. That's why I'm not really pushing it so that I don't have to, put allegation on something that is not true. You understand? That's why I didn't want to talk about it much. But that's the daily I will talk about it. Just give police more time to finish their investigation, which they requested. Do you understand?
Okay. I mean, if that's the case.
Someone said, how can you put a side chick above your wife? If you don't trust your wife. He said it there. He said it there. Hold on, Doris. Someone said, how can you put a side chick above your wife? If your side chick is more trustworthy than your wife, you will put her above your wife. Let's stop all this sentiment.
Hey, Daddy Freeze.
Daddy Freeze.
No. If I had a wife that was mismanaging my money, and I had a side chick that could manage my money, I will give my money to my side chick to manage.
Trustworthy than his wife, why is she in police custody now?
Well,
why? Why is she in police custody? And again, another thing is I saw people saying that, she could have changed the school. She could have changed the school they couldn't afford. That if I'm not going to lie to you, changing children's school is not as easy as you think because you are pulling them away.
It is not impossible. I've done it before. It is not impossible. Forget it.
So
listen, hold on. Hey, Pepper Room, I will drag you on top this one. You don't have any money. You have no source of income. Wait, you don't have any money. You don't have any earnings. You are not bringing 1 naira to the table. You have no source of income. Ibu has no source of income. How do you continue sending children to 700,000 a term?
700,000 naira.
It makes no sense. At that stage, downgrade their school to 100,000 naira a term school.
Things can go up and down in family. So when it goes down, you manage it.
Let me tell you, in Lagos, it's easy to find school. It's when you are looking for those big, you want to carry your children to Corona, you want to carry your children to St. Xavier. That's when you are. Baba, school day everywhere. We're ready, collect your pikin. Exam remain 3 days. They go carry your pikin, leave them. They go collect your pikin, make the pikin go one school. You cannot keep children in 700,000 naira a term school when you have no income.
You cannot afford now. That's the truth.
It's easier said than done.
It's not. It has happened to me before. Listen, it has happened to me before. It has never happened to me before. It's different. It has happened to me before. I was going through a financial crisis. I downgraded the school of my children. It just took them writing exam. It was like this. After NSAS, my children were in school in what's that school called? Aoyaya, Caleb, one of the best schools in Lagos. But after that NSAS, my children started coming home at 9 o'clock. I changed their schools. It did not take me 10 minutes. Now, when you look for a school where big, you look for the biggest school. If you want to carry your children, go Lekki British. It's not. You cannot just wake up one day and carry them there. If you want to carry your children, but there are schools, and guess what? The school I took my kids to was even now better than even that Caleb, in my opinion. So these are narratives that I didn't change. The first time I changed their school was because I didn't have money. The second time was because of NSAS. I was thinking about it that imagine NSAS starts and my children are in school.
Yeah.
So I wanted to keep them around me, walking distance from home. Say anything happen, we feel use leg, go find them. Do you know how far Woyaya is? During that NSAS protest, the looting, the whole roads were unsafe. So I said never again. One term, they finished the term like this. Boom, I moved them to another school. It did not take me a week is too much. I was checking as I carry them go one school. My wife go say she don't like this school because they don't get ventilation. We go the next school. It's almost automatic. And there is a school even in this Lekki to whatever budget you have. So you can change schools easily for budget.
I understand.
So don't tell me that you kept them in 7 because you want to move. When you are moving in that realm, you are moving to those schools that you have to apply to enter. No. And
somebody's saying he's Jasmine X, that you should bring him up. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
I understand what you're saying, but you know, I also want to say this before I go. I think that when we're talking about how Jasmine came into his life. Okay, sorry.
Dr. Freegood 930.
I will pin him. Dr. Feelgood
930.
I can't bring him on because I already have 4 people. So
Daddy, please remember I said something. I said when he was in Abuja.
Let this lady, Dr. Feelgood, hold on. Let Pepper Room finish what she has to say, so she can leave. Even if it is a broken home, let me tell you, it is sense. Sense is what runs. I will never buy that. Listen, education is a priority. Expensive education is a privilege, is a luxury. It's like me going to buy Rolex when my children have not eaten. And you'll be amazed, all these big schools, they are not in any way better. I've learned it. One of my kids went to one of the biggest name school, came out with 2 credits. I carried her to one school in Lekki. She finished with A's, almost A parallel. So all these big, and sometimes, let me tell you, the bigger, the more expensive the school, the more the bullying, the more the stress, the more the emotional stress they put your children through. You guys have no idea. So that's my own take. That's one thing that I would never, that you cannot change your children's school. That it shows that you have no foresight. One thing with me is I project. I look at my income. I look at my expenditure. If it is not adding up, I make amendments immediately. And you can downgrade and upgrade back. But that you be sitting down, you are watching, you are selling your property to educate children. Okay, what if the man now buy? Wait till you go sell. And you get a house. As in, be thinking now. Anyway, thank you so much, Pepper Room. I want to bring this guy's boyfriend.
Dr. P, do you remember when I said something about that Abuja incident?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Daddy, please let me just say the last thing I want to say.
Let's hear you so I can bring the
let other people come on. Regarding you saying that when Jasmine came into Mr. Ibu's life, that's when he started doing TikTok and things, and she boosted his career. I feel like Mr. Ibu is a legend and is a household name. You know, did Jasmine help him? Yes. But did he help her upgrade her life? Of course. I mean, she bought a car, she bought phones. You know, she did things. So when people are coming into your life and they are helping you, trust me, if there's no benefits for her, she wouldn't be doing all of that. So I don't think we should take it as, oh, she's the holiest person because she helped him with TikTok, because she helped him with YouTube, because, you know, and I think that is so unfair to compare that to his wife of 16 years. But it is
not unfair.
So, but thank you for having me.
When we are listening to this, you see, let's be telling ourselves the truth. You just raised the sentiment. A wife of 16 years. In 16 years, why did Mr. Ibu run away? Why did he tell people that? That's why I said, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I want the wife to come and talk. I want my wife of 16 years. My sister, that's sentiment. I don't work with sentiment. I work with numbers. I work with evidence. I work with facts.
I don't think it's sentiment at all that it frees. It's just the reality. I mean, she has made money from this. She's making money from this. She's not doing it because she's holier than thou. Like, It's not that. It's money. It's money,
Okay.
of course.
Anyway,
Look at the like him now.
anyway, like you said,
Being investigated. So it's not just because she loves Mr. Ibu's money. But thank you, guys.
thank you so much.
While we're waiting to bring the person,
All right,
up,
what's
please,
the guy's
guys,
name? Dr. Feelgood, right?
Yeah, Dr. Feelgood 930. That please remember I made reference about the Abuja incident.
Yes.
Why I didn't want to, I said politician, senator. Remember I said so. I didn't want to mention Ned Nwoko because I just make it not be like saying Basi first go to mention the name.
Yes. Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Hello,
Hello, doctor.
how are you?
Can we see your face, please?
Not at the moment because of where I'm at. I just really want to get online just to kind of share some truth.
Okay, Naim.
I am the ex-husband. You understand? Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
First things first, Mr. Ibu's health is priority overall. Whether the thing that's on ground and why Jasmine and the sons were arrested was because there was some inappropriate movement of funds. You understand? You cannot take funds that's donated by the public and move it to your personal account. You understand? This was admitted by them. You understand? When the police was able to go and look and read those chats, you understand? That information. Say again?
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. That is, can I? Is it possible?
Yeah, what do you want to say, Doris?
I just want to. If I thought this is the ex-husband.
Yeah.
He has the freedom of speech. Okay.
Let's allow him talk. Let's allow him talk for 5 minutes, and then we can now say.
I just want to, because I know where he's going. This information wasn't there at the police station. This information was given to him by the people in the police station. But the police pleaded with me not to divulge much of this information until they are done with it. It might jeopardize the investigation or whatever they want to recover. I'm not trying to stop him. I'm just pleading. Where he's going, whatever he's saying is a fact. I know. But he can say if he wants to, I can't stop him. But I just wanted to plead.
Okay, if you want to talk about misappropriation of funds, because the police is actually working on the case, can we avoid that for now?
Please.
Doctor, please, like Doris is pleading, so as not to...
That's fine. I don't mind, not speaking on that now. The point of the matter is, at the end of the day, if someone committed a crime, they have to be held accountable. It doesn't matter who it is. So I respect, yes, I do not want to jeopardize the investigation, but let's not be so quick to also say that they're not guilty of what is being done. Because remember, the police is holding them for a reason. They must have some sort of evidence or facts that can substantiate why they're holding them.
That's right. They have.
So let's not be so fast to say they're innocent. Let them remain innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
That's why they are still there, sir. Yes.
That's exactly why. So let's not make this, we be the judge and jurors out here before the court has made their decision. Let the evidence come out and speak for itself.
Doctor, for the fact that the first son was released, there is 100% nothing linking him to whatever is happening.
Right. There's nothing linking him to that situation.
Now, they let him go.
Exactly now. So that should be evidence enough that they still have evidence to to hold the others. You understand?
They have. That's why they're holding them.
That's true.
Yeah, and when I was listening to the gentleman before that was speaking about his food and stuff that he was eating, he's exactly correct. They should have heeded the warning. I was there before, and I was like, you shouldn't be eating like that. So there were a lot of things that were done, and everybody made mistakes.
Let me ask you a question, Doctor. What happened between you and what's her name? What happened to your relationship? What happened to you and Jasmine? Why are you no longer together?
Well, one, it was found out, and Jasmine and I went to the police station on a couple of occasions. The first time, both occasions, it involved her having a romantic relationship with the son.
Say that again.
She had a romantic relationship with Dane, the second son. You understand?
Is this a fact, or are you just suspecting?
When she found out that I knew about it, her plight was to discredit me. You understand? She used Mr. Evil's influence at the police department to try to prosecute me. Fortunately for me, I was able to hire counsel. And he came in at a moment's notice. And then what they were planning, they could not do anymore. So that opened up a whole new thing. So she knew I was going to leave her regardless. Because of the cheating.
Sorry, can I come in? Sorry to break in. Sure. There are a lot of comment here. Some people are saying the voice sounds like a woman, something. I don't know if you can show your face for 5 seconds.
They can say what they want to say, but if they want to know the truth, I'm speaking the truth. I've never lied about this situation. I didn't come out because I knew what she was trying to do. They will manipulate and use their influence to control, to make a narrative that's not true.
But what I know that, can we see your face?
I know.
People are saying that you're not the one talking.
That's what I'm saying.
Give me a second. Seeing my face, they don't know me.
People are saying that you're not the one talking, that is a woman that is talking.
Can we just see your face for 1 minute?
Yes, sir.
Please.
All this, I'm a bone. I don't do okay now, Abi. Saying I came in to talk.
Now,
Don't stop.
that was my face. There must be no fake account. It's me speaking. So at the end of the day, and this is why why I didn't come out sooner, because of the simple fact that people are only going to want to believe what they want to believe, even if the truth is slapping them in the face. I know from experience in life, the lies will die, but the truth will stand. And sometimes I couldn't win that battle then, but there's a war going on. There's a lot of things in that household that you all are not privy to that I know because I lived there. I know I supported that household.
I'm ready.
So at the end of the day, say again. So at the end of the day, if we're really after the truth, let's be after the truth and let the evidence and the facts speak for themselves. I don't wish evil upon no man, even my enemies. I don't wish evil upon it. But if you live by the sword, you must die by the sword. You reap what you sow. So if she has done wrong If he has done wrong, let them be held accountable. Same thing for Mrs. Ibu. If she has done wrong, let them be
What
held
was your
accountable.
relationship with Mrs. Ibu like?
Say again?
Your relationship with Mrs. Ibu, what was it like?
When I was there, I helped support the household because they didn't have food. Their house was flooded, you understand? So I was buying food, and they would take it over to Mrs. Ibu and feed the children. There was no support going on. And I'm not here to bash Mr. Ibu, but there were things that should have been done as a husband, as a father, first. So it's not about trying to, right now he's in a condition, this stuff that we're speaking on is trivial. Yes, the man said, why are they fighting over money? This money is meant for his health. And if they use it for their own personal gain, then let them suffer the consequences of it. That's all I'm about. It's for Mr. Ibu's health and whoever is wrong with this man and exploiting his brand and him need to be held accountable.
Let me ask you a question. There were rumors that Mr. Ibu was having a romantic relationship with Jasmine. Is that true?
I'm only going to speak on what I know. However, in our household, I did see something inappropriate that me as a grown man, I would never see my mother or my father, more so my mother, because it's the opposite sex, let me use that, naked, or she has her genitalia out, you understand? And when I walk in, you try to cover it, you understand, as if nothing happened. It's inappropriate. It's the same thing when it came to Jasmine and Dane. I know they were having sex. When we came back from the police department the first time.
Just say intimate because of community guidelines.
I'm sorry. When we came back from the police department the first time, there was agreed that she's not going to be going back in his room and doing these things. Because to me, she brought him in under the guise that he was the houseboy, but he's actually her god brother. You understand? So when this one time she's sending me out to go to the shop, which was petty. And I said, okay, fine, do that. When she went out, mind you, she actually, I set up a camera to see if she was going to go in his room. I have the video evidence today. And she ran. She waited till I left and she ran to go in his room. So when you guys say that she is not guilty of the thing, I know that she has inappropriate relationships. Even there were other married men that I care not to expose them out on this platform. You understand? These people come to town giving her money. For a while, she was using that man's car. You know, so she knows what she's doing. She's a manipulator. And unfortunately, her husband now is right along with her. And again, we have to let the courts decide what their charges are and what their punishments will be if found guilty.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. And we do hope you have a splendid day, or what's left of your day. We're going to convene again if there's any more information. But we keep praying for Mr. Ibu. We keep praying for his health. and we do hope that he gets better soon. Take care, everyone. I'm Daddy Freeze.
All right, sir.
We'll see
Thank you
all
so much.
later.
Bye.